What's up, guys? So today I got to go see the movie The Attack. It's a foreign film. I think it's Lebanese or Lebanese. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's kind of like a tongue twister to me. But the film stars the doctor named Amin. I think his name is Amin Jafari, and he's on call at the hospital when a bomb goes off in a restaurant, killing a bunch of people and injuring a lot of kids. And so he spends the whole day at the hospital trying to patch up these victims, and it's a pretty horrifying experience for him because he doesn't save every single person, and it's just something that we all know would be stressful. And then when he gets home after that long day, he gets a call from the police to tell him to come to the hospital, and they won't tell him why. And when he gets there, he finds out that his wife was actually in the bombing and had been killed, which comes as a surprise to him because she was actually supposed to be in another city visiting her grandfather. And to make matters even worse, the cops say that her wounds are identical to one who would actually be wearing a suicide vest and blew themselves up. And so that's basically the introduction to the movie, and then the rest of the film is him trying to figure out why she did it. I like that this film doesn't try to play did she or didn't she. It clearly tells you, or not clear tells you, but it's clear from the get-go that she did kill herself in the attack. And it's about his journey to figure out why she did it and how he could be so manipulated and not notice that she was going to do this. And I feel like that is a dramatic introduction I just told you. Yet the film never really feels as dramatic as it should. I mean, this is a woman who all the characters have known for so long, and they just were all deceived about who she really was, and none of them actually feel like they're shocked by it. This is something that should be shocking, and it shouldn't just be talked about in a calm and calculated manner, which the characters in this movie do. Even the husband, who should be the most emotional, maybe they were trying to play it like he was trying to leave hope that she didn't do it, and he was waiting to finally outburst, but he never really gives an outburst. He's just kind of this sad, quiet, confused man who feels kind of blindsided by what happened. And the only time I feel like the intensity of the film matched the actual scene is when he goes to the hospital and identifies his wife's body, because it is such a impactful scene. It actually was one of the only times in the movie where I kind of leaned in my seat and was like, wow. And so the rest of the movie, that all happened in the first 20 minutes of the movie, and so then the next hour and 15 minutes of this film is him trying to figure out why she did it and how he could have been manipulated like that. And the thing is, if I were to ask you why you think she did it before the film started, you probably would be right. This film doesn't try to put on this mind-boggling twist or leave like this shocking conclusion. It's exactly what you think, and for the reasons you think she would do it. And that's where I feel like the film took a little too much time trying to get to that conclusion. I think almost an hour went by before you finally got to that, and it was something that I feel like they could have easily shortened and cut and still got the same conclusion and same impact that they were going for. One thing I really wish this movie would have done was actually introduce you to the wife pre-bombing, because this was a character that I didn't know at all, so I really didn't get I feel like the right emotional investment in this huge scenario that happened, this huge set piece. And had I maybe met her beforehand and got a glimpse of what she was like, I could have seen and been surprised and gotten more inside the doctor's head in this situation. And I feel like it wasn't dramatic enough, and it wasn't as shocking as this movie should have been. I understand it wasn't going for shock, because this is a slow burner, and it wanted you to really get inside the doctor's like journey to figuring it out. But like I said, I feel like it didn't do enough to really get you to love the movie. And for that, I'm going to give the movie a 6.5 out of 10. But it's still a decent watch. I mean, it could have been better, but if you do have time, I still recommend that you see it. So if you like my review, thumbs up the video, like it, subscribe, and until next time, guys, see you later.